Welcome to Beyond Our Bodies. As usual, your host is Nyakeo Kabue, and I'm glad to be here. I hope I sound a little bit better today. The last shoot I did, I was so anxious until I had to call myself for a meeting and tell myself it's never that serious, right, guys? So, Beyond Our Bodies is about life stories, truths, lies about health and general science. Karibuni sana, muko karibu. So, today I decided to tell you a little bit about my life, and let's see. So, things they'll never tell you about being a new YouTuber. Number one, you'll be anxious. I got some coffee to cool me down. Number two, you'll be anxious. Number three, you'll be anxious. Okay, we change. Number four, you will fear like listening to yourself. Guys, kuongea ukweli, I have never listened to any of my 2 videos like to full. But a friend of mine told me I will outgrow that fear. So, I think the last shoot I did on Saturday, I told you about a friend of mine who was launching an Airbnb. You know what? I decided, Tunarudi, we are facing this fear. We are telling it fear. You got nothing on me, by the way. So I am here. The space you're seeing me in, it's the friend that I was talking to you about. And I'm gonna show you how this space deserves all your monies. Bring on your monies here. People from Kerenyaga, bring all your monies here. I remember last week, every person who was calling me, even at work, I was telling them, I'm anxious, please pray for me. And then I told my mom, I'm anxious, Aki, please pray for me. Like I was feeling that I wanted to go and see my therapist. I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling. And then my mom told me, remember why you started. Do you want this anxiety to pull you over? And I remember sharing it with my boyfriend, and he insisted knowing what is the exact, I remember he asked me, what is the exact cause that's making you this anxious? And I told him, and it was like, probably it isn't that, it's something else. And I tried to dig in, what could this be? But anyway, here we are facing the anxiety and we are deciding we are going big. Wase, imagine Airbnb zimefika ushago. Manze usiende kufinywa na ile kama uko Kirinyaga. So, a little bit about myself. I'm a nutritionist. But being a nutritionist, I would want to be remembered with other things, and if there are other things I would want to be remembered with is God, like God, east, south, north, west. Family, I have a love for my family. I can't wait to get mine. 3, I want to be remembered with adventure. I really love adventures. 4, I want to be remembered with what? Cycling. Oh, my newest hobby. Yani since February, I haven't fallen in love with a thing like I've fallen in love with cycling. Lastly, I'm a go-getter. I'm a go-getter. And if I ever asked if there's any socialite who like amazes me or I would want to meet, hit actress. Oh my god, that lady, she is the real deal. And Yami Mami, oh Murugi Muni, she changed her name to Murugi Muni. I would also want to be remembered with being with what? I think with what? I think that's all. That's all. So, a little bit about my story. Initially, I didn't want to be a nutritionist. I wanted to do journalism. And when my mom heard about this camera thing that's going on, like when she saw me do this, she was like, remember you wanted to do something with media? So why are you allowing anxiety and fear take over you? No, you don't need to. So I wanted to be a journalist, then I ended up in nutrition. My dad got me a career advisor somewhere when I was joining campus, and he was like, you know what, guys, nutrition, it's the new thing in town. Hi, wewe utakataa kweli kwenda the new thing in town? No. So I went for it. Hey, and did my diploma in KU, then my degree in MKU, then yeah, and here we are, we tarmacked for jobs. So if there's one thing I would want for future nutritionists, unaona zile job tuliambiwa, they're not there. Honestly, as a nutritionist, getting a job is a real deal. But we have so many, to all my nutritionists who are watching this, we have so many open spaces out here where you can create employment for yourself. I hope today I'm not blinking. Better you guys, did you see how I used to blink in my first video? Girl, acha niliona your parts, Nico. I can't watch this. No. So I hope today I'm not blinking as I used. I think the blinking was the fear, and I think also sips my coffee. This coffee is also helping me out. So yeah, I ended up in nutrition. Did I love it before? No. But here we are. I can't imagine how life would have been if I didn't do that course. So yeah, I kept on feeling inadequate about me doing this, and I remember even the first like video, was it a video, like the one I was introducing myself, the guy who took that video, Eliud Kamau, shout out. I remember I kept on telling him, I don't look confident, I look anxious, kindly don't post these. And he was like, no, we are doing this, you keep on postponing these. And this is what, because I kept on telling myself, you know what, I'll start this in 2023. But I saw a post somewhere, you don't have to wait until January, people. You don't have to wait. Your January can be today. Your 2023 January can be today. You see what you're lined up, I will do next year. If you get the chance, go for it. My 2022 mantra, it's been a great year, I would say so. But one thing I have learned through the year, through the ups and downs, is that you won't change. If you want change, you can't have your right foot in where you are and the left foot where you want to be. No, those two don't go in handy. If you want to go, like if you want to change, you have to pull your both legs to the change. There's no my right leg back, left leg this other side. No, all your feet, all your legs, pull them to where you want to go. And if I was asked, I think that is one thing I have lived with in 2022. If I don't want this toxic thing in me, if I don't want to live in this gray area, I just want to pull out and go for what I want. So yeah, probably you've had this. Put your all legs in where you want to be. Don't put one leg and then the other one and then you say I want to stay in the gray zone. I think it doesn't work. So yeah, beyond our bodies will be more health related, but do I know where exactly I want to be? I have a few ideas about it, and I want to look back to this video like years later and say, wow babe, you did it. Lynette Kandia, feel tagged for those words. Wow babe, you did it. I have a friend who keeps on telling me those words, and yeah, shout out. So because of that, I wrote myself a letter. I would want to look at those words and remember them. So, dear Nyakeo Kabue, Wait, did I just call myself Nyakeo? I remember how I never wanted that name initially. I was just call me Abigail. But yeah, dear Abigail Nyakeo Kabue, I cannot wait to see what you're about to do with Beyond Our Bodies channel. But I know it will be great. I'll be here to hug and love you in the midst of trolls, fear, anxiety, but most of all, I'll be here to celebrate you in all your wins and take you to therapy when you need it. Here's to a journey of fulfilled purpose. Yours, Nyakeo Kabue. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe for these and more of these. Love you. Doo 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 doo.